Reflecting the Foundation's value of creating connections between people, we began to look at the effects that demographic change might have on individuals, families and communities and their relationships between one another. The focus of our work to date on intergenerational practice has been to understand more of the impact that intergenerational approaches to working can bring and to share the benefits of that more widely. So we've taken quite a broad approach to exploring different ways in different places to deliver some of the benefits of those intergenerational ways of working. We've also been able to work transnationally on the issue with our colleagues based at the headquarters in Lisbon in Portugal. Together we developed a programme called Intergenerational, which is a programme of pilots, 10 in the UK and then a further 7 in Portugal, who have been working to build and develop different intergenerational models that we could test. We decided to take a new approach to this programme by working with a service design agency, Think Public, who have been able to work with the project coordinators to help them to understand how they might design their projects with the beneficiaries that they're actually working with. So the final stage of the programme is working on the longer term sustainability, and that's being delivered by Think Public and the Beth Johnson Foundation, who are key experts in the field of intergenerational practice and have really aided us in the development of our programme. One example is Age Exchange, who worked through the theme of migration on a project called The People's Story. Their Arts and Reminiscence project worked with the people of Enfield and Edmonton, people from a variety of cultures, all ages, to work on describing their family histories and their cultures.
Yes, it's about the stories. The stories are really important and it's terribly moving, and we've just been looking at the last sequence and we've got kids in tears because they're seeing grandparents and family, and it's very moving. It's really about the way they become a community and the way they work together as a company, and that's really what the whole project is about.
So Action for Age is another joint project that we developed with our colleagues in Lisbon, working with the RSA based here in London and Experimenta based in Portugal. With them we issued a student design brief working with universities and design institutes across both the UK and Portugal to develop a design solution to bring the generations together. That could be a network or a product or some other kind of social interaction.
Aqui os mais novos também têm muito a ganhar, porque eles aprendem como falar e como agir com as pessoas mais velhas. É um ensino de vida. Apesar de não ser nenhum objeto, um grande produto industrial que estamos aqui a falar, mas ao menos estamos a trabalhar com as pessoas, sabemos o que é que elas gostam, o que é que elas querem, e estar com essa experiência junto das pessoas é gratificante.
Another way that we have looked to build the knowledge base around intergenerational approaches is through the occasional support of research pieces into existing policy and practice. One such example is the Grandparents Plus piece of work, which is looking at grandparenting in 10 different EU states. The research has been conducted by the Institute of Gerontology at King's College London, and they're looking particularly at the policy context around grandparenting and what kinds of effects that has on practice in individual families across those European states. So we're getting a much clearer picture for the first time of a major policy area about family care. One of the important elements of our intergenerational work is thinking about how we share best practice and disseminate the work that we have supported and also that of others. And an important way we're doing that is through the establishment of EMIL, the European Mapping of Intergenerational Learning Network. The network has used an interactive web platform, which is an ever-changing resource for the network members to share information on models and tools and research and other things that help them to improve their practice and to spread that learning across Europe. This year is the EU Year of Active Ageing and Intergenerational Solidarity, and as part of that, EMIL will be hosting at least 10 national roundtables in different EU states to highlight best practice and share that practice among various stakeholders in those places. So at the moment we're reviewing our intergenerational work, our ageing programme as a whole, and we're thinking about by evaluating what we've learned to date through our various projects, we're thinking about how we can scale up what we've already learned, ensure the greatest impact for the work that we have funded to date.